Hello and welcome back to another replay review. Today we are going to be learning how to play when you're ahead. So this is a game that I played recently, playing Post-War Spirit Breaker. So once again, I have brown boots, Obs and Sentry, and a blood grenade. So the first thing I do when the game starts is I immediately run to the jungle camps in my lane. And I do this because I want to sneak an observer ward behind the tower so that I can see when the couriers are coming so I can go try to kill them. Okay, so I walk here, walk past the tower, and I walk towards the top side of this lane so that if someone's standing on this hill, they maybe won't see me. But this guy was here, I think he saw me as well, so he probably saw me put the ward. So I'm checking his items. So I see him come here and I'm looking at his items right now. So I'm trying to check if I saw him put a sentry here, so I'm trying to be close enough to deny this ward if he tries to attack it. Okay, but he did not attack it, so I'm just trying to get a bash off of him now. I see my clockwork cutting him off, so I throw the blood grenade. And we get him.
You've just achieved first blood. Thanks and have fun.
Okay, so go back to lane. What were the first items I bought? Windlace, Sentry, and Tangos. So I blocked this camp with a Sentry. So I'm hiding in these trees because I want to punch the Grimstroke without him like hitting me 3 times first. I'm trying to cut vision off of him.
It is with grave emotion that I report the death of I take no pleasure in informing you that
So he dewarded my sentry, so I put another one and looked for his, but I couldn't find it. So I checked this back area where they usually put the sentry nowadays. Kill that. I have his camp blocked. I'm not too worried. Hit him here. Okay, good damage. And I'm gonna hide in these trees again. I'm trying to use these trees to block vision. I don't know why he could see me actually. I guess because there are creeps here. So he's getting a bunch of free hits off of me, but I'm also hitting him. I accidentally dragged the wave here, so I'm circling around to reconnect it to our creep wave. Okay, 1 minute 40. I know he dewarded my sentry, so I'm getting ready to body block the camp. So 155, I'm gonna run around the back, eat a tango here, and then block the camp with my body. So I check our camp, and I know for sure that it's blocked now because I saw him not in the box when the minute came. So right now, I'm just waiting for Darkseer to turn level 3, and then he can have level 2 Iron Shell. And then we can start being a bit more aggressive. Okay, so I go back to these trees to try to punch the Grimstroke. There you go. So remember guys, if you're playing melee versus ranged, you need to use vision to your advantage. So basically I'm using vision so that the only time Grimstroke sees me is by the time he's melee range already, and we can punch each other then. Okay, so I charge through there, do some harass, and then go grab this Lotus. Give it to my Darkseer just because I have a lot of regen on me and I don't feel like I will need it anytime soon. Okay, so now my Darkseer is starting to get levels, so I feel like opening the camps is a good thing because he can actually farm it now. So he does a pull, but we just farm the camp together. This is the good thing about Iron Shell, guys. You can farm small camp as an offlaner. Okay, so I thought we had a dive angle here, but I think my Darkseer was too low, so he didn't join me. So my bad, feed a kill here, but everything is just fine. Okay, so I'm watching mid now, seeing if there's a mid angle. Checking bottom, I don't see anything, so I just go back to lane. I see him use the stun, so I immediately go on him. And he dies. Okay, there's a small camp here, so I'm going to use the Iron Shell to farm it, but I'm also going to drag the wave at the same time so that we can turbo farm this. So you see, guys, once your Darkseer is level 3, you can let the small camp spawn because you can actually farm it now easily. So I see a courier, get the courier kill.
Has been slain.
Okay, so it's about to turn nighttime, and I know the Pango is having like a really bad lane, so I put this ward because I don't want the Pango to gank us and then recover that way. So I want to be able to see him coming. So I put a ward in between mid and my lane.
I feel like a broken record. Radiant's courier has
Okay,
been
so there's nothing much to do right now, so I was gonna pull there, but I see the Rubik, so I charge him just to give vision for my Huskar to hit him while he's running uphill.
is under attack.
Okay, I don't want to show him the creeps there so that the enemies don't know where I am. So I come up this hill, and I'm gonna try to charge the Pango from the back if he goes for this top rune.
Radiant's middle tower is under attack.
But I see my Huskar going bottom, so I know that that play is not happening. But I do see the Pango running top, so I warn my Darkseer, hey, Pango's coming, you need to run. He tries to run here. I'm waiting for the rune. Try to charge this guy to save him, but I got charged a little too late. I should have probably charged a bit earlier. Okay, I don't mind getting harassed here because I'm holding the salve.
Ordinary amount of
See my Huskar coming, so I want to sort of poke my way back in there. Okay, we see Pango leave, but Rubik is here and he's slow. So I throw my bug grenade, hit him once, and he is a goner.
Killing spree.
Okay, 6:30 now. I know that the 7-minute shrine is coming soon, so I get ready for that. Take the Watcher. I have a little bit of extra time, so I know my Darkseer likes to farm creeps, so I stack this camp for him.
no reason to lie.
And then I take the XP shrine. Okay, the timing is 55. Stack the camp and then take the shrine. Okay, so I see the Sven here, and my Darkseer is there, level 5, so I charge him.
Is under attack.
But I see the creeps dying, and my Darkseer doesn't want to dive, I think, so I cancel it. But this Grimstroke
Tower is under
face checks us, so beat him up a bit.
feel like a broken
See the clockwork in the back, so I'm getting ready to dive. Help him kill the creeps with double Iron Shell, and then we are ready to dive. Okay, we dive him. Grimstroke actually TP's out. He goes mid, so this dive is like super easy. Okay, I see the Sven was targeting me. I also ran out of Iron Shells, so I kited. I no longer let him hit me. TP mid to help my Huskar, but he is fine. He has it.
This is Gabe Newell. If you were a
Kills them all, 1v3.
double sick,
Okay, so I'm gonna farm these creeps mid because I want level 6, but I see a regen rune, and I know my Huskar has no use for it, so I will go grab it. Okay, I go back to full. I'm gonna grab this bounty rune. Okay, so this is how we shut down the map, guys. When you're strong, when you win the lanes, you need to make it hard for your enemies to farm their camps. Look at what I'm doing here, right? Like, I have no threat on him. I can't kill him. But I'm making him feel very awkward farming this camp, knowing that I'm watching him, right? He felt very awkward there. He actually left the camp and went to another camp. So my plan is to just keep doing that. I'm just gonna keep looking at him while he farms, so that he feels very awkward farming. So hit him once here, and then I'm just gonna watch him. Watch him farm. Watch him farm. And I see he's done all the work farming these creeps, so I'm gonna jack them. I take all the creeps. And then he even calls his supports to come, and I run away. So this is impact, guys. I'm stealing his creeps. I'm making it very awkward for him to farm. And he's even calling his supports to come, which is like, he's not just like ruining his own game, he's also ruining his supports game by calling them to come, even though there's nothing they could really do here. So I see him farming here on 1 HP, charge him. So what am I doing, guys? I'm not letting him farm the jungle camps. I'm controlling the area along with my team. So we see this Grimstroke, and then I see the creeps come, so I smoke him, but didn't really have to there. So we cut off the Grimstroke and we kill him. So what are we doing? We are suffocating them in their base. They literally cannot cross their tier 2 towers at 9 minutes, guys. Like, they have no map to farm any creeps. So this Pango does a swashbuckle in fog, so that was like telling me like he has some kind of vision of me there. So the hill was checked, so I know it's not there. So I check here, but there's actually no ward here, so I don't know where his ward is. Shall we check on his side? Ah, there it is. Right in the water. Okay, so look at this Pango. I charge him. Hit him once. Fake an ult and run away with W. And actually force his roll. And this is important. Why? Because it takes away tools for them to fight for space back. So now that he has no role, they really cannot win a fight. Like, no matter what. Like 2v5, 3v5 will win 3v5. So I see Largo sneaking up here, so I grab him. I charge him. Walk out of the circle and then ult. Hit him once more and then kite away. So here I'm telling my team, Pango has no role, right? Don't be scared. I don't know why this Husker was running away. So I was telling them, Pango has no role, guys. I forced it earlier mid, so nothing to be scared of. So I fake a charge on this guy. I was gonna cancel it, but I got too close. Died a tower. But it's okay, my team can clean them up. So my clockwork goes in the back. Does a little bit of a Messi Ronaldo impression. Gets the Pango, gets the Sven there. And we just control the area. So you see what's happening? They're not allowed to farm this top side because we're killing them when they go there. They're also not allowed to farm this bottom side because we're also killing them when they go there. So where are they supposed to farm, guys? Really, they have nowhere to farm. Look at where all of their heroes are. They're in base or they're farming like a wave together. Right? So I know I always say if you're winning, you need to farm the whole map. But first you need to secure the map. What does that mean? It means kill them if they try to enter their jungle and you control it like this. And why is that important? Because you're basically training them to think that once they enter their jungle, they'll be killed. So let's not enter the jungle. Right? And then once you realize that, okay, they're not even trying anymore to come here because they've been trained to think that way. Okay, now you can farm backwards and farm the whole map. But very important to secure the map first. Okay, you don't want to just jungle backwards while the enemies are still trying to gain control. Because what can happen is you only have like 1 or 2 heroes in this area trying to control this area, and then they bring 4 or 5, and then those 2 guys just feed. And they take the area back. So that's not how to do it, guys. You need to secure the map first and then farm the whole map. Okay, so right now we have the map secured, right? So look at where my Necro is. He's actually farming backwards, which I like because he's basically pushing us further ahead. So I know that Sven's farming here, but my team didn't really come with me, so I don't even bother going there. I just go for the wave. Okay, just gonna clean up the wave, and then I see something happening mid, so I'm immediately gonna run there. Okay, Pango uses roll, but the Husker just runs away. They actually don't have damage to kill this Husker. Okay, so Rubik's kind of slow, so I just catch him. Try to see if I can charge one more, but nobody shows in vision. So I just ping their mid tower, and then my Huskar is like, no, let's take their XP shrine. So I like this call, so I go with them. Okay, we control the map, so we're not gonna give them anything. Not even this XP shrine. Okay, look over my Necro is, guys, while we're farming their side of the map. So basically, we're using 4 heroes to control their half of the map. And then my Necro is just farming everything in the back, which is efficient. It's good. Okay, we see the Grimstroke here. I should have charged him, but I was a little slow, so I didn't really get vision of him. I see Rubik here, so I leave the last creep because I don't want him to steal charge, and I don't really want to press W and waste some mana. But, okay, my team gets the kill, so I'm gonna go push mid out. I see my Necro walking forward now. And this mid tower should be falling soon. Okay, so I'm just cleaning up this wave mid, and then we're gonna do something. Kill the creeps. And join my team. Buy a smoke, buy more wards. Just want to control the area, make sure that they're not farming. Look at their CS, guys. We've got 3 heroes on 100, and the other 2 cores are on like 50 CS. So, how did we do that? We controlled their map. They don't feel safe to farm any of these jungle camps. And rightfully so, because we're killing them when they do come try to walk up to the camps. So, making sure there's no vision on us in the jungle, put a sentry. See the Sven on our side of the map, which is the right thing to do for him, but Clockwork is actually looking for him on our side. So we charge him, Huskar kills him, and we go back to their side of the map, guys. Don't forget. We just kick him out and then immediately go back to their side of the map. Why are we doing this? Because we don't want them to have space to farm. Right? Like if they want to get to our side of the map, they have to pass us undetected, which is kind of hard because they don't know where we are. So that Sven was actually able to do it for a while, right? He was farming our side of the map, but not for long. We found him and we killed him. And then we immediately control their side of the map again, okay? Make sure you have control before you farm backwards. And if you can take towers, if you can take objectives, then you don't actually need to farm backwards. You just take objectives first. Okay, so I see the Sven here, Necro's chasing him. So I'm trying to see if I can get a charge here, but the Largo cancels me. So I just ult whoever I see here. Happens to be the Rubik. Okay, he uses roll, but we can just run away. They don't have control for us. Okay, getting ready to turn here, so the roll is done. And my Darks here does a back wall, and I charge the person furthest in the back. Why? So I can charge through many people. Okay, my Clockwork catches this guy and we beat him up. And we continue to control the map, guys. But look at this, my Huskar is taking bottom racks with Aegis while we do this. And for the simple fact that nobody really threatens him right now. Everybody's too weak on their team. Nobody can kill him. So he's taking racks by himself. I'm gonna use this Iron Shell to farm this wave, give my Darkseer a bit more farm. And then reconnect with my team. So, do you see what's happening, guys? Look at the net worth lead, 22,000 at 17 minutes. How did we do this? We don't give them access to camps. Right? They're not allowed to farm any camps. We're literally putting them in a cage in their base. Whenever they come out and we see them, we try to kill them. Whenever we have control, we farm backwards. Right? But if there's an objective to take, okay, we could take it, no problem. I see a creep wave here, so I charge it, and then I press W, because I know Rubik wants to steal a spell, so I give him the worst spell for him. This guy dies to neutrals, so nothing much to say there, he's probably jungling.
Dire's middle tower has fallen.
Okay,
As any fool
so we gather mid. Huskar super strong, Necro super strong. My Darks here has a Crimson Guard, so he
feel like a broken record.
counters their whole team basically. And we siege high ground. Okay, I see my Necro chasing a Largo, so I charge him. Get the charge off, get the ult off, and Necro sights him. So what are we doing? We are putting them in a cage. You see, as soon as we see Largo farming outside,
Dire's middle tower
say nope, 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 that's not allowed. Go back in your cage, and we kill him. Okay, my Huskar is just taking Rex here. So I decided to go Meteor Hammer just because I feel like the game is over here and I want to secure it. I want to push faster. I want to take all the buildings and give them no chance to come back. So force his roll and then back.
Dear me. Dire's middle barracks are under attack.
Okay, and then from here on out, I think the enemies don't even fight anymore, so we're gonna speed it up.
Has fallen.
Hitting the tower, hitting the tower,
Tower is under attack.
hitting the tower.
Well itself. Dire's top
Okay, we take the racks, we take megas, and
Dire's top barracks
okay, do a little bit of diving, but no problem. The enemies have given up, it appears.
I have it on good authority that the radiant
And we end the game here. So, what did you learn, guys? What did you learn? How to control the map when you're ahead. What should you do? Right? What did I do? I put wards here. I put an obs here because usually you could put it on this hill, but a lot of people check this hill, like especially if they're losing. So instead, I put it here because it's out of range of this sentry, but it still sees this area. It also catches a glimpse of the tower, and we controlled the area. We made it very awkward for Sven to farm, right? Like when he was trying to farm this camp. I was here, I charged him, grabbed the bounty, and then basically watched him farm. And it makes him feel very awkward. It makes he's not sure if he's safe or not, right? He's not sure if there's 2 or 3 heroes behind me, like coming after him. He doesn't know, so I made it very awkward for him. And then we cut them off from their camps, right? We controlled this top side, so we killed anyone that walked in here. And then so the enemies were like, okay, they're killing us when we walk in here, so let's farm bottom side. But when we saw them bottom side, we followed them there and we killed them there. So what are we telling them? We're telling them, if you try to walk anywhere in your jungle, we will try to kill you. And eventually they learned that if they walk outside of their base, they die. So they tried to come to our side of the jungle to farm here, but it's very hard because they have to pass us without bumping into someone, right? And it's a very difficult thing to do, and they can't do it on like 3 cores. Like maybe like 1 core sneaks by and starts farming our jungle. But what did we do? My clockwork, very heads up, found him, ran after him, and we killed him. So we sent him back to their side of the map and then locked them in their cage. Okay, so this is how to play when you're ahead, guys. You need to control the jungle camps, control the map. Make sure that the enemies are farming less than you. Look at this game. We have 30k gold lead at 20 minutes. That's insane. If you enjoyed the video, please like, please subscribe, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye.